So now we're going. All right, now it says the connection's good. Whoops,
Dude, you work.
OBS crashed. Awesome. Okay, wait. Is it live or not? It says we are.
Yes.
Okay. It just
Dude,
immediately was like, OBS crashed. Do you want to send the report code? And I was like, it's still working.
Oh.
Braden wore that shirt during the last live stream.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I wore that shirt.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you're right. It wasn't
Yeah.
that one, but it
was
was
a different one.
Blockbuster shirt.
Yeah. My bad.
He's about 13.
I love how almost all the sound bites are Matt. He's not even here.
My dad.
Yeah.
He's about 13.
People are gonna be like, "Why am I watching this?" No.
Oh, this
Kevin
is chaos.
says, "Congratulations, thank you so much. We made it. We made it to 100,000. So we figured we'd live stream. We just finished recording the second ever episode of the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. And somebody actually asked when that was going live, like when we were doing it. So I think it'd be kind of fun to live stream it while we're recording it, like to Patreon. So the Patreon supporters can listen in on the podcast behind the scenes, which is, I mean, effectively going to be exactly the same. I try to make a podcast as little editing required as possible. James Coble says, "Let's go. That's insane. So awesome. Thank you." Yep.
It's all about casting the pod, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is. And, like, sure, you can cast a net. You can cast a fishing line. But at the end of the day, you got to cast a pod.
You do.
I feel the thing is, we're, like, really unique in the idea to have a podcast. Not a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah.
We're some of the first.
Yeah, I think so.
We had all this pod, and we were like, we should cast it.
There's so much pod happening. Why wouldn't we cast this? Keith Wares, I hope I pronounced your last name right, says, "Way to go. Congratulations." Thank you. Yes, sir. We are, I think, almost to 105,000 right now. So now we got to get Taylor's channel to 100,000.
Yeah, it's going to be a tall order.
I mean, I thought it was going to be a tall order for mine, but as they say in the biz,
He's about 13.
I mean, if I just put out videos regularly.
Yeah, or ever, am I right?
I can't say much because same.
What flight are you going to do to celebrate? So I want to design a rocket with like a clear payload section to put the play button in when I get it. But like, there's a whole process to actually getting the play button. You don't just get it. So you have to like apply for it, and you have to have 100,000 subscribers for at least 10 days, and then they have to review everything. But my channel did get verified.
So you could get denied?
I think so, yeah. Like if you're just like fluked 100,000 subscribers, like some channels just like their name is "Let's get to 100,000 subs and no videos" and stuff like that. They don't get those.
I'm sure it factors in watch hours and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, because they don't have the alpha chat grind set. All your videos are so informative yet down to earth. Thank you. But yeah, so I found a company that makes clear polycarbonate tubing, and the 8-inch tube was like $140 a foot. So I was like, okay, no. But they have a they have an 8-inch one that's like 7.67 outside. And I was like, that might just fit regular 7.5-inch stuff.
Yeah, no, it definitely would, because it's 7.6 outside.
But that stuff's only like $40 a foot. So
how thick is it?
Like eighth wall.
Oh,
it might
probably work.
I might have to do some 3D printing and some adjustments or something, because I might have just misremembered how perfect the dimensions were. It could be not even close to that.
I'm pretty sure we figured out that it would fit perfectly inside of 7.5-inch tube.
Oh yeah, and we could bolt it together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How big is the play button?
I don't know yet, so I'm just like hoping 7.5 is big enough.
You have to do 12-inch.
Right, that's what I'm
Oh
afraid of.
God.
Because I want to be able to.
We'll just shove it in the Punisher payload and have it come out on its own chute.
That would be kind of cool, but then we have to put a tracker on it. So
We'll find it.
I want the clear tube because I want a camera across from it, like super wide angle.
Yeah.
So you can see the horizon changing as it approaches the firmament and hits the dome.
Yeah, of course.
Do you live in Cali now or just visiting a lot? Yeah, I live in California. So does Shane. Shane's in the other room, like just right on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, we're like 30 feet away from each other.
Oh man. But I'm gonna real quick hide the Discord screen for just a sec. And I'm going to post in my Discord. Wait, I can just do this from my phone. What am I thinking?
True.
Post that we're doing a live stream in the Discord. See if anybody wants to come join us. This was a little bit of an impromptu live stream. We didn't really have any plans for this, so we just figured we'd have a little live stream afterwards.
You go into Rock or Far more often now? Yeah, we've been at pretty much every launch since moving here, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's one this coming weekend, but we'll be in San Diego.
Yeah.
Going to see the Front Bottoms.
Yep. No one is gonna know who that is.
I don't know.
Right
they're kind of big now.
I don't think anyone's gonna know who it is.
You just lagged out super hard. Frankly, I'm insulted by the fact that we're paying for this internet service.
Dude, I know.
We're paying for 1,000 up, 1,000 down. You can't even handle a little live streaming.
It doesn't look like it.
But yeah, fire away. Ask us some questions, and we'll give you some. Give us the cues. We'll bring you the A's.
Always bring the A's.
Yes, sir. The Oakland ones.
Tragic news.
No, not those ones.
Banana nose cone got destroyed.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Here, I'll pull up the picture and show them.
So it will not be making an appearance in Midwest Power.
Just glue it.
It's pretty bad.
It's gonna blur it out. Rip.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I should get my rockets down from the big shelf so I can start to get ready for Midwest Power. And then my ladder started to slide out, and I panicked and knocked the banana over, and it fell off, and I picked it up, and the nose cone was broken.
Is that the same shelf you poured all of your hardware off of?
No, that was just my workbench, and the wind blew something over. And
the most expensive noise you could hear.
Yeah, it fell onto a bunch of like roll cage, or like the extra tubing from when I made my roll cage on the floor, and it just was the worst sound in the world. Metal on metal.
Hello from Australia. What's up, Jeremy? Yes, space shot. Nope. What did you use for Ivan? I'm not sure what you mean. Do a giant upscale of the SS Olympus with the play button in it. Tribute to where we all started and where you are now. I kind of thought about the Nova payloader, but I have a friend who's building a 12-inch one, so I don't want to steal that thunder. What was the one with the red payload section? I had that one when I was little.
I had that one.
The red payload section?
Yeah.
Like it was tinted red?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do an X-ray.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, you are.
I am?
Yeah, Google it.
It's so much work. I have to go all the way to my computer.
Yeah, you're not there already. Space shot at 1 million subs. Didn't we talk about that?
Um,
I think you said maybe, if it ever gets that far.
yeah, probably because I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Do you have any tips or secrets on buying expensive motors cheaper? Wildman Black Saturday sale?
Yeah, we pretty much all
Yep.
of the motors we buy are on sale, or if you don't want to wait for the sale, you can pre-order them from Balsa Machining.
Yeah,
You just have
that's
to wait like 3 or 4 months or whatever, but you get them like 25 or 30% off or something like that.
Yeah.
25% off, and it's I, th- I think you probably get them within like 90 or I guess that'd be 3 months. It doesn't I don't it's every because they do an order every month, so however long it takes to get an order from Aerotech, probably like I think they say 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I guess there was just a point where it was super long for a while there.
Yeah, it was backed up, but I think it's normally 4 to 6 weeks. That used to be before Wildman did the sale. Like that was how I got my motors.
But bananas flying on. I saw the first motor H128, then an H669.
There's no
Oh.
motor eject on the H669 though.
Tumble recovery.
I was planning on doing an I-180 at Midwest Power. If I can get Joe to print me another nose cone, if he still has the file.
So
Then
the
I'll
actual
fly it again.
banana didn't break?
The banana's basically indestructible. It's just the nose cone.
I have to have my microphone like right in my face in the shot, otherwise my posture is just going to continue to get worse. I ordered a
He's
posture
just like-
corrector, dude. Your thumbnail with the nose cone video, I was like, man, I'm really hunchbacking it. Egg timer apogee. Damn, he has electronics on.
Oh.
You slacker.
Oh no. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. You gotta
But-
get the
Yeah,
big
that's
banana.
I know. If I get the big banana, I'll just retire the original.
Will you do more in ham license than just use it for GPS on rockets? Honestly, probably not.
I should get my ham license. That would be useful for rally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm studying for it. That way I can buy some stuff that I definitely didn't already buy.
Did you buy one?
No, because I'm not allowed to have it because I don't have a ham license. I guess you're allowed to have it. You're just not allowed.
Yeah, you're just not allowed to use
They
it.
can't use it.
I
But
bought
did you buy one?
so that somebody who is licensed can use it for me and track my rockets for me.
When did you buy one?
I got here a couple days ago.
Oh.
I sold
Did you
my
just get
Missile Works one.
Did you just get the GPS?
Yeah, I thought about getting a Telemetrum or what is it? Yeah, the original one, not the Mega.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Telemetrum.
You can have it, just not transmit. Yeah. So I'm working on it. It's just annoying that the question pool is like 400, and like they're all duplicates or triplicates really. So like, but you still have a possible question topic list of like 130 or something like that, and then you only have 35 questions. So you just have to memorize a bunch of stuff that's not even going to be pertinent by the time you get there. What did you use for igniters in the 2x Arcus? The middle had copper thermite, and then all of the 38s and 54s had Pirate X pellets and E-matches.
Yeah. We did a full pellet on the 54s and a half pellet on the 38s.
And the N definitely lit first.
Yeah, by a good amount. It was instant on.
Shane, what is your number one choice for altimeters?
Ooh. Stratologger CF. For the win.
That's right, baby. Woo!
That and then RRC2 right behind it.
How do you
RC2
install the
plus.
pellets? We just wedge them in the top grain typically, but
Yeah.
for that one we glued them to the delay element.
Well, yeah, on the 54s to fit in the core, we you CA them to the delay element. There's a lot
the
of different ways to
38.
do it. Huh?
38s, we wedged him in, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
cut him in
yeah.
half, and yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? Who was it that you got the CA trick from? Justin Farrand?
Yeah, Justin Farrand. I think he also talks about like put sometime if you have a plug closure, you can stick a toothpick in the smoke grain and then put it through the or like C8 through the pellet because there's the hole in the middle.
The Pyrodex popsicle.
What I want to try, someone was talking about you take Duco glue, which is like nitrocellulose based, and mix it with Pyrodex, like loose Pyrodex, and basically make your own pellet in the top of a grain.
Huh.
Why
So I want to try. I want to try that.
Why don't we just use BKN03?
Well, I'm interested in that too.
It worked real good on my M.
I'm nervous because
Yeah.
I haven't tested it enough.
I mean, I didn't really have any scientific approach either. I put what I thought was the right amount in there, and then you said that's it, and then I put more in there. It worked.
I just don't want I don't want them to come up at various, like varying different times. Like I didn't really like how the motors came up on the Arcus.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of anticipated that happening.
I guess I just didn't really have any experience with pellets. I'd always used like Estes propellant, like for unwrapping an Estes motor and pressing that in the top of it, which always lit instantly.
Yeah,
I should have known because I won drag races that way, so that should have been a sign when everyone else was using pellets and I used the Estes motor.
I mean, we could just do that.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking on like a Punisher. I don't really like. I feel like using pellets or like would I just unwrap a whole A10 and put that in the top? I don't know. And like an in motor, I don't know how many. Like one guy's like, yeah, I use 8 Pyrodex pellets. I'm like, I don't know. It seems like a lot, but it's probably fine.
I guess I just anticipated. In my head, we were still allowed to use copper thermite for the Punisher.
I mean,
Yeah.
we probably are. I'm just sort of like, should we try to use something else?
We should probably just ask in advance.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll talk to Bob
When we
next
fill
month.
out the class 3 paperwork.
No, dude, we can't. So here's my reason for not wanting to do the class 3 flight. We're going to have to be an extra 500 feet away.
Yeah, and
It's going to be so far away. We could do a full O at the regular distance or like a small P like an extra 500 feet away.
yeah, I guess you're right.
You know, I'm kind of with him on that. Yeah.
We'll save the P cluster distance then for the O and M2050s load.
That would be cool. It would be so loud.
There's still one for sale at a pretty reasonable price if we want.
He hasn't sold it?
No, but he saw them fly at balls, and now he's like, I kind of want to keep it. The ones that flew at balls were hard, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Greetings from
So here-
Minnesota. My 5-inch Punisher won't be here for about 3 weeks because they ran out of booster tubes. I'm dealing with rocket withdrawal. I don't know if I can wait that long. You're gonna have to.
Yep.
Dude, sounds like us when we were teenagers.
No, it's dirt bike night, evidently.
Yep, it is.
Isn't every night dirt bike night?
Yeah, you're right, brother.
True.
So here's my proposition for the next Punisher flight. Obviously, we have it in 2000 in my closet.
Just one right now.
Yeah, I know we're running low.
Yeah. We got to restock.
3 M1297s and 3 L850s.
Oh.
You don't want to do L1940s anymore?
Or we could do 6 L1940s, but we don't really have the hardware for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But those are the two options. Both of those will get us to a full O.
Couldn't we do?
I saw it.
Couldn't we do
Huh?
4 M1297s and 2 L850s?
No, I think it's just over. But we have the hardware for 3 M1297s and 3 L850s.
I guess that's true. Let me see here. I always forget that Kazan had a 54mm L850.
Joey says, "You got a motor closet?" Yeah, it's just a closet in my office here, and it's full of rocket motors.
We have a rocket closet.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex says he had put hardware up to make 6 L1940s happen.
Oh man,
Dude,
That would absolutely rip. It would. It's Sims to pull 18 G's off the pad.
how many
200
how many
pound
more
rocket.
cases do we need?
2.
Need 2 more
well,
cases?
If Matt ever replaces that one, yes. Which I brought up the other day, and he acted like that was the surprise that I still wanted him to get that. I'm like, dude, you put it in the ground. I know we've helped each other. You've helped me out a lot, but like, that thing's expensive. I even told him, I'm like, you can have the case. I just want the closures, but you have to replace it. He's like, what? Oh, okay. I'm like, I know you gave up rockets, but
Okay. Yeah, so the L850s and M1297s, the N2000 is 40,535.4.
yeah, it's
Ah.
like the fullest.
Nah, there's a little more.
Yeah, there is a little more, but I mean that's pretty good. The L1940s is actually a little under that, but it's like crazy thrust because they're like 500 something pounds of thrust each. I mean, it would jump off the pad so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be kind of insane. All right, I'm doing some math.
Uh-oh.
Do.
I've ran a bunch of combinations, and there's I can't remember what some of those other ones were.
Yeah, damn. The 2 M1297 edition does put us into P.
Like just a stupid amount. Like it's not.
Unless I did something wrong, it's 42,000.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Mm.
Which is not really barely. That's like a whole K motor into the P range.
I know, but it still counts
Yeah.
if someone decides to add it all up.
Yeah.
What
Altair
about
8800 says, "You guys fly any Loki research motors?" No, not currently.
Mm.
They're just really expensive now, so that's the main reason.
All right, I had a dumb idea. Give me a second.
Alex asks, "Where does the M2050 land?" Too much impulse, basically, if we want to keep it in O territory.
You guys gotta keep the people entertained while I'm sitting here silently.
Joey says you should take the 12-inch Punisher to NSL. It's my club launch site. Are you which NSL West or East? because we're planning on going to Alamosa.
Yeah.
Most likely, and I'm probably gonna fly the big sumo there on all red line.
The one that's right behind you.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he is in
I
Colorado.
still want one.
What'd you say, Shane?
I still want one. It's so good.
Dude, we can drag race them.
That would be kind of sick.
I'm gonna do the all red line for you in Alamosa. That's
I
the plan.
appreciate
Anyway.
it.
L1150, 2 I-285s, and 2 I-218s. Just kind of weak, but I want to keep it in complex L territory because I feel like they're gonna, I don't want it to be really far away.
Okay, so I kind of forgot how spicy the M2050 is.
Yeah, it's super spicy.
Because that's right as Alex asked that, I was like, what if we did 3 M2050s? But just M2050s and L1940s is 39,290 Newton seconds.
Which is way more than the full combo we did on the last flight.
Dude, that's crazy. What about for a maximum load flight? N2000 and 6 M2225s.
Yeah, but you remember what David said about the
Nozzles on those.
Well, of course that was I guess he was talking about the research, but I don't know that its propellant's so hot. I just don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, but 6 propellant X motors is fine.
It would also be super hot. That's why I feel I'm kind of leaning toward the White Lightning. I mean, it would probably be fine, I think. I don't know. But not a lot of people are testing that one out with the phenolic nozzles.
Right. It would go crazy hard.
It
What's
would
the
suck
lowest flight you could fly on the 12-inch Punisher? Is there some hilarious combo like 4K 2050s so we get it to like 800 feet? Yeah, probably.
I've talked about, we could do the Super Thunder 75s.
Yeah, K1800s and like an M4500.
Yeah.
It would be so ridiculous. That would still probably go like 7,000 feet though.
What, it was 6K 1800s?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to run a sim on that. That'd be kind of dumb. The acceleration off the pad and the flame would be stupid.
Yeah, it would probably hit pretty hard. I mean, we could fly it on like a single M2500 if we wanted to.
Yeah, it would just be lame.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Well, okay. Well, for reference, remember our first flight where all the motors didn't light? That still was like 13,000 Newton seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and it went, what, 2,800 feet or something like that?
2,500.
So it would do like the same thing if we did just the N2000.
Right.
Yeah, except a lot slower.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I still, like, one of my pipe dreams is N2000 and 3 M1315s and then air start 3 M650s.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
the M650 is too soft. It's going to start leaning over.
Not if we light them while the M1315s are still burning.
Well, yeah, in that case, it'll...
No, it won't shred. You push it right at the end of the N2000 burn, and then it just burns for another, like, 12 seconds. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, the M4500 and K1800s still goes 8,500 feet with 23 Gs off the pad.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
23 Gs and a 200-pound rocket. Well done, woohoo. Thank you, Clay. Liam Eddy says hello. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I really got to figure out a different microphone situation. This is ridiculous. I look like Wilson from Home
Even if we did just K1800s, it goes a mile.
My God, 6 of them?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna do a 100K Teespring coupon. I just was like, it feels rude right after the push for all of the posters to sell to then be like, oh look, you can get it cheaper now.
Mm.
But I can't exclude specific items. But I don't want people to feel like they got ripped off. Me and my friend are designing a 3-inch Sandhawk that should go about 30,000 feet. On what motor? Oh, well, I guess Alamosa is definitely on your side in that case. Those big fins are
Yeah.
going to make that difficult, but Taylor's M685 did 32,000 in Arconia. So I suppose it's not impossible.
Okay, Alex, I did a sim with 3 K1800s, and it went 1,900 feet.
That's still crazy. Well, do his 4K 2050s.
You know, remember our one of our in the early planning days of the 12-inch Punisher before we were still joking about it. We were talking about doing K2050s for a little bit.
So I have a model rocket related question. Do you guys only use solid propellant or do you also use liquid propellant? Just solids here. Maybe a
Yep.
K535 stage 2 L1000 or K455. Oh, so it's like a Terrier Sandhawk.
Oh.
Wait, what did Alex say again? 4 K2050s?
Yep. We can't do a bigger motor in the lower stage because it's such a short booster. Do a minimum diameter booster. L850 to L1000.
Okay, 4 K2050s, 1,300 feet, 14 Gs.
Oh my God.
1,300 feet still seems ridiculous.
Yeah, but remember how big it is? Remember when it went 2,500 feet? It looked like it barely went anywhere.
See, now we're talking here, Alex, except the M3700
Oh
scare me.
God.
But one of my pipe dream loads is like when we decide that the Punisher needs to die if that ever happens. An N58 600 and 6 M3100s.
Oh.
But we would have to be able to get 6 M3100s.
Right. This is assuming it's long enough in the future that CTI now makes motors readily available again.
What if
shoot-
we were to get another N16,000 for the center?
Oh my God.
I'm so butthurt on the M3700 because that was one of my dream motors that I have wanted to fly for like 15
Nigel.
years, and then I got to fly it, and it blew up.
Are you guys into classic motors? I have some Vulcan Hellfire motors. I'm definitely interested. Where are you at?
Whoa.
Somebody commented the other day and was like, does anybody have any interest in old AMW and Aerotech loads? I've had them for like 10 years, but they're fine if you store them. I'm a retired vendor. And I said, send me an email. And he has not.
Hmm.
That seems like one of those real dangerous emails that I don't actually need in my financial priorities right now. But if I got a vendor stash buyout on 10-year-old AMW stuff, you already know is going right on the credit card.
I mean, I'll help split that
Yeah, baby.
with my also not money having self.
I have several friends that live over by the Earth ships. Awesome lifestyle. Definitely more affordable. Just live on the other side of the Rio Grande from those. I have no idea what that is. Have you ever done head-end ignition?
What's a COTS motor?
I don't know. Commercial
I
off the
don't
shelf,
know
maybe?
Oh.
Taylor has head-end ignition stuff for 54.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I haven't used it yet, but I bought it like many years ago.
What did you buy that for?
I was gonna do a 75 to 54 minimum diameter.
Oh,
Really aggressive.
so that's, I mean, That's
Basically,
kind of our
what
plan.
yeah, basically. I was gonna do an M1850 to K270.
Thoughts on a level 3 cert on a CCI M2245. That motor is gnarly, but do it if you
Yep.
can, because it's sick. It's kind of like
Nope.
the warm up in 5800.
Yeah, don't do a minimum diameter though, because it's kind of a rocket killer. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're looking for that sort of thing. But commercial
for
off the
y'all.
shelf.
What do
Yeah.
your wallets say about all these crazy motors and rockets?
It's crying.
Yeah, wallet doesn't
Yeah.
usually say much. Credit card statements have a lot to say.
Yep.
And that's a reminder that you guys can actually donate during this live stream. We're still applying all donations to the Postart Fund. So he's coming to Midwest Power anyway, but if you want to help ease the cost of that, Taylor and I were talking about doing a telethon. I think it'd be
It would
really
Like have people call in.
yeah. I think it'd be
That'd
fun.
be kind of sick.
If we
Yeah.
planned it out, like we would have to do it like next week sometime. But
Yeah.
we could do we have to stay up late anyway because our flight leaves at 5.
Yeah.
We'll just have a telethon all night before we drive to the airport.
Oh God.
That would be kind of fun though. Maybe we could raise enough money that I can pay for Taylor to come too.
Hey.
Or at least erase the hotel price.
Dude, I need some of that professional masterpiece gas money.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Wait, you're taking that this year?
Yeah, because I'm afraid the Subaru's gonna break down after the last time we drove it.
Oh, right. I kind of
I did-
forgot about. Did you fix it?
I did. I just put a new radiator in. I put a Mishimoto, so she's all good now.
It must be good. It sounds Japanese.
I have one in the race car that I've had for a long time, and it's worked. So
Koyo Rad
Got-
Gang, rise up, son.
I know. I just can't afford it.
What? They're more expensive for Subarus?
Yeah,
Dude, the Koyo Rad for the
Whoa.
G35
Oh, wait.
was $100 cheaper than Mishimoto.
an aluminum one. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more expensive for the Subarus.
Weird.
Weird.
Is your Mishimoto one not all aluminum?
No, it is.
Oh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe they just are more expensive now. Everybody realized that they were cheaper and they're like, oh, well.
No, they've always
Yeah.
been. As far as I know, for Subarus, they've always been more expensive.
Well, that's dumb.
Huh.
We got
Why- I
into
ca-
the car conversation and the chat stopped. Everybody's like,
Yep.
"Listen." Dude, speaking of cars, there's a Lexus RCF in my garage right now.
Wow.
The 472 horsepower rear-wheel drive V8 car, and they handed it to somebody who drifts, and I was like, I gotta have some willpower here. I like having my job, but I want to slide it so hard. It sounds amazing.
It does.
I'm thinking about. Well, I really don't need to build any more rockets right now, but I want to build a 2.6 inch Punisher.
With a 54.
No, I was thinking 38.
Ah.
Well, because it actually is like what it should be, right? Because it's like the motor mount inch smaller than the tube.
I think what it should be is as extreme as it can be without being minimum diameter.
Yeah.
But if I put a 54 in it, I'll never put a 38 in it.
This is true.
I
Put a
don't
Barra
see
in
the
your drift
issue
car.
there.
Dude,
And then I'll never put a. I'll never want to fly the 3-inch anymore, which sucks. So
That's fair. Yeah.
also it
needs more
goes
flights.
it goes crazy hard.
Like J570.
Yeah.
Put a Barra
it goes
in your drift car is what Jeremy said. I want a Barra engine, but they're not affordable here.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Taylor?
Oh, 10,000 feet on the J570 for the 2.6-inch Punisher.
Whoa.
It's all right.
So not bad for a 2.6-inch rocket.
What are you all flying in Midwest Power? Nothing.
Well, they're flying
baby.
nothing because
Yeah.
they're lame. Braden could definitely bring his Punisher. Actually, they could both bring their Punishers, but you know.
I do. Yeah, well, the problem is I can't bring motors with me. I have motors that I would just be like, okay, I'll fly it because I
Yeah.
just bought that white AMW motor from Preston, and that would be awesome. But nope. Unless we decide last minute to drive to Chicago, I can tell you right now, it's not happening.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Especially
What
'cause
other motor?
2 days
What other
after we
motors
get
do you
back,
have?
we have to go to SEMA. Oh, I got two K555s. That's all I got.
You have a J.
I got K.
I've got a J100 for mine.
Mystic Lambo says favorite commercial motor and why. I still think right now the M2050 is way up there for me. Eric
Well,
Beavers, congratulations on the 100K and that wild launch you guys did. What does Arcus mean? Thank you. First donation of the stream, $19.99 straight into the Post-Tart Fund. Arcus, it is actually an acronym. We discovered this recently, remember?
Yeah.
Advanced Research and Crawling Spiders.
Not quite.
they don't make a Tim doesn't make a 2.6-inch Punisher, but anything is possible if you want it to be.
Put a 54 in the 2.6. I should have put a 54 in my 4-inch Red Max, but I managed to shred it with CCI J580. So the thing is, Taylor doesn't like adapters. So if you
Yeah,
put
I'm anti-adapter.
Yeah. The
Arcus stands for Army Reserve Component Automation System.
I don't think that's correct in the rocket.
Really?
I don't think
It has
all-purpose rocket for collecting atmospheric sounds.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so satisfying.
Okay, I'm actually going to drop a link in the chat right now for anybody else that feels like donating. No pressure. But it's my tip link with Mercury Labs, or Stream Elements. Yeah, Mercury Labs. And it goes directly to PayPal. So YouTube does not take a cut of it. So if you feel like donating and you want it to go directly to the Post-Tart Fund rather than through YouTube where they get a cut, there you go. I also supposedly it like somehow gives you a shout out. I don't know. So I just kind of want to mess with that. So I might just donate $1 or something to myself if nobody else is going to donate. Because I want to figure out how it works.
I forgot we were doing favorite motors. Mine used to be the CTI M2250 C-Star, but they discontinued it. So these days probably the L1940 because I can't afford an M2050.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's limit it to stuff that's only available because the obvious answer is M2200.
I'm gonna go 1275.
K1275.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah,
it's a good choice.
Actually, I mean, I could say K1100 because I've flown more of those than any other motor, and they rip. So,
how many have you flown?
I didn't keep track. So, but over 24 probably.
My God.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I've been flying them since 2007.
Oh dang. Alex sent $20. And okay, so now I'm gonna look at the tipping page and see how this works. I don't know what that means. It's like acknowledge your supporter with a personalized message when they send you a tip. Thank you for your support, bracket user bracket.
Cool.
Okay, well, thank you, Alex, for the donation. I don't know if you see anything cool happen. Let me know. I guess see your shout out in my video description. Listen. I don't know what's happening. It's the platform I use to get sponsorships, and they have like a bunch of dynamic stuff that you can use and yada yada. But hey, it's worth a shot, I suppose.
Joey asked, have any of you ever seen L2200 in a 5-inch Punisher? I did it L1940, and it went 10,000 feet, which is pretty cool.
I have an L2200. I did an M2050 in mine, and it went 13,000 and change, I think. Did it go almost 14 or almost 13? I can't remember. It just went like 1,000 feet higher than I simmed it.
I think it was almost 14.
So like 13.9. Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause you
Yeah.
don't have all that super heavy carbon fiber weighing it down.
Yeah.
My dad. My
Oh my
The
god.
soundboard ribs, dude. Dude, I wanted to drop that one publicly, but I don't know if the subscribers are ready for that one. The
What
Macho
one?
Match was a struggle. The remix
Oh, the
from the
Steam
Rocket Band
Oscillation
video.
Spunk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's an awesome one.
that's pretty good.
I wonder if I have it uploaded on the channel, because then I could just play it now on the live stream, which would be pretty fun.
Oh
All right.
god.
See ya, Alex.
Oh, peace out,
man.
Alex.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thoughts on minimum diameter 2-stage M685 sustainer and N3300 booster? I mean, it would be cool, but it's a lot. I mean, it's pretty doable.
Yeah, the N3300 as a booster is kind of a good call versus
Better than the better than the N2000 for sure.
because it wasn't one of the spaceport or X Prize flights an N1000 M685 to 100,000.
Yeah, I can't believe that works.
I know, that's insane. Oh, Sea Oscillation Spunk is on YouTube, unlisted. Should we have a viewing party right now?
I don't think people are ready for that one.
I think we gotta.
It's so funny though.
It's so good.
Let's see. Let's see if I can manage to set this up. Gotta make sure I don't have any other tabs or anything open that shouldn't be open. I also keep my passwords as bookmarks, just to be safe.
Of course, and credit card numbers.
Right, yeah, my social security number is my desktop background.
Yeah, the normal stuff.
Right.
Oh, Nigel's back.
He is.
Okay. Here we go, boys. This is Sea Oscillation Spunk.
It's all constructed out of sea modulation, spunk, press continuity. And
Oh, it's only gonna play on YouTube, isn't it? Yeah.
The rocket now is launched off. It will reset.
How about your frequency dip switch there?
Frequency dip switch. That means like the rocket.
Oh man, that is good. That wasn't even actually all of it, but yeah. Sorry, I forgot that you guys aren't going to hear that.
Yeah, we don't get to hear it.
It was so funny. You guys really
Unfortunate.
missed out.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I've got the TLDR of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that was
Here we go.
That was an old Rocket Man video from like the early 90s of this guy showing his launch system, and it was so funny because he just kept the audio rolling and it's like super loud while he was talking about it. So I made that edit to make it even more enjoyable. Anyone here use additive aerospace flyaway rail guides? I had them stick to my Hyper 54 for a couple seconds after liftoff and cause severe corkscrewing. Not happy. I've seen a lot of them used successfully, but
Yeah.
drove all the way to North Carolina for that flight. Oh God,
Jesus.
I'd be pretty irritated too.
Yeah.
I used them on my M1850 flight that I lost, but I mean the up part looked good.
Was that your first 7680?
No, it was the second one.
Oh yeah.
My first minimum diameter rocket had rail buttons.
That's a sin, dude. Wait, so the
And
M1851 only had one attempt?
yeah, it was a fresh build that got lost. That was the shot cord one.
Oh,
Oh.
I always forget that was an M1850.
Yeah. That was the motor I bought for the 2-stage that I didn't build.
Well, we got to do our 2-stage this time.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex sent another $20. I'm gonna message him and make sure he meant to send it twice, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to. That's like that guy that subscribed to my Patreon for $100 a month, and I was like, did you mean 10? I just want to make sure you you meant that.
Did he mean to do that?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he actually
crazy.
did. So while we're talking about him, let me give him a proper shout out. I'm pretty sure I know his name, but I do not want to say the wrong name because that would be insane. Do 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 boo do 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 do. The new Patreon website is a little chaotic.
I registered for Midwest Power. Oh wait, Shane, did you get a banquet ticket?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh no.
Dude, I told you about it like 2 weeks ago. Are they sold
Dude,
out?
Well, no, I think it closed.
Wait, last time I bought one when we were there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I would probably email Tim.
Yeah, they don't have it up there anymore. But he did just post about it.
Oh, it's Eric Beavers. I remembered Eric, but that's also the guy who just donated $20 in the chat. So shout out Eric. That guy rules.
Yeah.
He's really making dreams come true. Man, that's so insane. Thank you very much. You're basically paying for us to go to Midwest Power. Or at least paying for the hotel.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, let's see who the longest. I'm pretty sure the longest standing current patron I have is Jeremy Sim, who joined in October 2021. Oh, I have a couple. Let's go back the other way. Oh, Jason Ayers, September 22nd, 2021. Ryan Smith. Let me show active ones only, though. Ryan Smith is still here. Scott, and then Jeremy. Yep, all within a few days of each other. So shout out to the most OG of OG Patreon supporters. If you're at Midwest Power on Friday and have a 38-240 case, is there a chance I could borrow it attempting my TMP level 1 flight on H-148 red line? Thank you. I wasn't planning on bringing any hardware with me, but
yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really like loaning out the Dr. Rocket stuff, so.
oh wow.
This
Yeah.
guy.
You know what? Now I'm gonna bring like a Desert Fire. What rocket is it? How high is it supposed to go? Maybe I can bring you one.
If you let me watch you load it, then yeah.
All the way from Australia. I have to get out to the States and fly something with you. Yeah, no kidding. I was going to say fly here and then don't buy a motor. Well, I guess
Let's do a banana.
You can't bring a motor with you, but,
Dude,
you know.
Let's do a banana drag race.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
The I-130 banana drag race.
Next color propellant you guys hope they come out with for the 7680. I don't expect there will be any more.
I want the I can't remember what it was. There was a dark matter load coming for that.
Yeah,
place.
it was a
M2250?
Oh.
no, it was like a M19.
55.
Yeah, that's what it was,
I think,
1955. But I think Gary said they were having problems with it, like it basically tearing the propellant apart.
4-inch lock
What
Patriot
the-
would need help loading and everything. Should go 1,700 feet. That's a pretty safe flight. H268,
Yeah.
4-inch Patriot.
Well, H148.
H148, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a solid. Yeah, I mean, I'll bring a 240 with me, and I can help with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I guess really anybody can be your mentor for the mentoring program, right? I mean, it makes more sense to have somebody nearby. Dang, the cockatiel hair.
Oh, God.
But I think to get the certification, really anybody could do it. So.
Do you have a link to the big slippery banana?
Oh yeah, the tall one, the J350 banana.
No, we don't talk about that one.
Oh, we have talked
Why?
about that one before.
Yeah.
I know, but we're not sharing links on it.
He doesn't. It's proprietary.
I mean, what video do we want? The one where it flies properly? Or the build video?
Well, I think that's what he was asking for, was the link to buy.
That's the banana guy. That's the guy that has the banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the big slippery banana. I think he was asking for the link to the big one.
Oh, the big. I see.
Dude, let's build an upscale.
In time upscale.
6-inch.
Yeah, dude, the Nanana. The
Actually-
M2000 banana.
Actually, no THC was consumed when the idea for the banana rocket came about. It was just recommended to me on my Amazon, and my odd rock senses were tingling. I said, "That looks like it'll fly."
I saw at Walmart there was these giant clear Coke bottles, and I had the same thing. I was like, "Oh, I want it."
Yeah.
They were like even
But-
Coca-Cola branded.
Yeah.
The reality is, my grandpa used to fly rockets with me, and he was the odd rock guy, so I got to see him fly a lot of weird stuff made out of like junk.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it is. So, but I have a better eye for it now, and I used to be against it because that was his thing. But now that he doesn't fly anymore, I feel like it's my duty to build some.
I don't know if he's known for being the odd rock guy.
Yeah, he's kind of known as the
Well, not-
warlock guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
true. Before the Warlock, he was known as an odd rock guy.
Dude, you gotta fly the gas marker. The gas line marker.
I've flown it so much.
Yeah, fly it more. You've flown
Yeah.
the 3-inch Punisher a bunch.
Yeah.
I know, because it's a cooler rocket.
Barely, though. Like,
Also, it might have. No, I think I fixed the broken fin. Yeah, I don't know.
The Arcus
It's just
fins.
I built it when I was 15,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't like flying it.
Dude, I remember watching you pull the electronics bay apart, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
The bulk plates are like a 50-sided shape thing. Like it's cut out with a jigsaw
Oh no.
out of like Home Depot grade, like under hardwood floor underlayment or something. When do you guys want to drag race with my 3-inch Punisher at NSL West? Yeah, I will. I was planning on maybe flying an old Animal Motorworks motor.
Yeah, what are the NAR rules on drag racing?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. My grandpa is Randall Jesse, not Randall Red. But that guy is cool. He actually maybe is more of the odd rut guy.
Oh man,
What?
it is almost 9:00. It means it's almost 11 for Taylor.
Yeah.
Dang. I feel like after the podcast, I'm about spent. We've been streaming for an hour now, which seems crazy because I went by really fast.
Yeah, dude.
But, yeah, last chance, last ditch effort one more time. Gotta shout it out. The pinned link in the chat is a donation link that sends money directly to me instead of YouTube taking a cut. All the money is going to the Take Past Art to Midwest Power Fund. So if you feel like chipping a few bucks that way, we would appreciate it a lot. And the poster is going to be available through the end of the month if you would like that. Go follow Taylor at the Rocket channel. Subscribe. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. And then 100,000 right after that. We can do it. And Postart needs to post his videos. But then when he does, we'll get him to 100,000 subscribers too. And we can just all bang play buttons into each other. It's going to be awesome.
Play button drag race.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Really had me like.
My dad. My dad says Mac, but you can call him Macho Mac.
Sorry.
Put it all together.
Oh my god.
Link to Taylor's channel. Yep, hold on.
Ooh.
Do.
Well, I probably can't afford to drag race an L1000, but I got a 3-grain J.
The L1000 pricing is really upsetting because I like the motor. Dude, you should see all the like young Rocketeers of the current generation at FAR. They're just eating L1000s. Dude.
Yeah.
This
is really?
Yeah, there was like 10 at the last FAR launch, and they're all like crazy staged or submit projects.
Ooh.
Wow.
They're just out here demolishing L1000s, dude. It's insane. Link to Postar's YouTube channel. Yeah, there you go. Again, with the comment or putting the link in when you could just talk in the chat, and then it will like they can just click on your name.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm signed into my other account right now.
Hell yeah. The one with the picture from when you were like 12?
No, the other one.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I can't get it because I